just scared some elk. You can see, oh yeah. Saw a lot earlier this morning, but I was just walking really fast and then all of a sudden I heard movement. Just met those horseback riders out doing a section ride. First horseback riders I've seen on the trail. And it does allow for, you know, bikers and equestrians, so cool. Flagstaff, getting closer. This is Buffalo Park and Flagstaff, the urban route on the Arizona Trail. That's Mount Eldon. Behind these trees is Humphreys. Gonna walk through this park and get up into some higher elevation here soon. That's NAU campus, Northern Arizona University. That white dome is the Sky Dome on campus. That's where I went to grad school. I didn't end up filming anything as I got to Flagstaff, surprisingly, but you know, once I went under the interstate, then I was like in town and was just on roads. So, you know, I took the urban route through town. There's the other route, like the equestrian route that goes further to the east near Walnut Canyon. I think I might try to bike that section after I finish the trail, since I'll be coming back to Flagstaff, since that's where I left my van. So, but Flagstaff is really special to me because I lived there when I attended Northern Arizona University for graduate school in 2013 to 2015. So, you know, I have a history here and it feels like home. I loved my time living here, and so as soon as I got on the plateau, you know, I felt like I'm in my neck of the woods again, and it felt like walking home. You know, a lot of people that hike the AT that are from Maine, you know, it's like they get to walk home, and that's kind of how it felt like getting into Flagstaff. So I ended up taking my first zero of the trail, and like, what was it, about 560 miles in, and so I ended up taking 2 zeros, but really it was like 3 days because I got in fairly early on Sunday. I only had 10 miles to get into town. I timed it so because I was gonna go get my van at the storage facility and they didn't open until 11. So I got into town right about then. I was able to go get my van and stay at a hotel and visit with some other thru-hikers that were in town. Was able to pick them up and go take them out to dinner and to a local brewery, and next day took them to my favorite restaurant, Martin's. I've been telling everybody that I met on trail since day one. I said, you know, if I don't see you again when you're in Flagstaff, you have to go eat at Martin's. So it's Martin's Burrito Palace. I get the chilaquiles, and it's huge portions, great hiker food. Surprised that I only went once. I was kind of thinking I would go every day, but I ended up not doing that. But I will be coming back through town afterwards, so I can always go eat there again. So I just wanted to, talk just briefly, just because Flagstaff is special to me, and it was special to be here and take some time off and really relax. And honestly, I got a late start today, and my legs feel amazing. Like, they're really not tired at all. So that's really nice. I've just had a little bit of climbing, and my legs just feel really rested and brand new. And also just had like an amazing experience on trail. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm now wearing a turquoise necklace because I met this Navajo woman who was trail running just near Buffalo Park, and we started chatting, and she wanted to keep chatting while I hiked, so she walked with me for a bit, and then stopped and chatted even more. And I just felt like this kind of immediate connection with her, and I basically invited her to come hike in the Grand Canyon with me this weekend. So we'll see if that happens, but she just I commented on her necklace, and then she freaking gave it to me, which was just amazing. And I've been just crying over the experience, and I just feel like, sometimes I'm just like, why are people so generous and so nice? And I hope that it's because I give off something of, love, and it just makes me want to be like that more, and to be worthy, and it's just really special. May 5th, snow. We are still high up. We're probably 8,500 feet or so. There's been some patches of snow. Still up high in the shade on the north side. I'm just musing about how lucky I am. I really think taking some days off really helps with perspective. At the beginning of this trail, it was like every day, it's kind of at the same time. It's kind of like golden hour. It's not quite at that point yet today, but it's at that time that it hits me of how lucky I am to be out here. And I just started feeling like that again today, and I just never want to take this for granted. See this behind me? Mountains. I've always just like, oh, there's some deer. Always just pushed miles, you know, to get somewhere. And I know everybody's like, it's about the journey, not the destination. And I always struggled with that because I was like, I don't love hiking. It's hard, you know, like I want to get somewhere, but I'm really trying to focus on the journey and slow down, and that helps. And so I was just thinking, you know, I'm out here and it feels like I'm just out here by myself. You know, I've been seeing a lot more people today because I'm still close to Flagstaff, you know, bikers and day hikers, but you know, I don't really see other thru hikers. I did meet a man this morning, but I feel like I'm out here by myself, and it's just the expanse, you know, like I can see for miles. It's open, woods, and you just feel like so lucky to be in this place, to have it all to myself. And I just think like what I was doing this time a couple days ago, you know, sitting inside in my hotel room, and you know, I think about what my friends are doing and just like the average American is doing, you know, like maybe sitting in their car on their way home from work, or working a night shift. I really want to hold on to this feeling because it's, you know, it's the gratitude, it's the perspective, it's the appreciation. You know, I don't want to take this for granted. And for my body to be able to do this day in and day out and push big miles. I'm doing like 27 miles today, and I'm just so lucky that my body can move in this way, because there's so many people that can't. Very grateful. Some elk over here. Here we go. I am up on the fire tower, Grand View Lookout Tower, the Grand Canyon. It's quite windy. I thought I might be able to see some sunset from up here, but so that's the Grand Canyon behind me. It's kind of hazy, so you can't really see too much. It's almost 7:30 at night. Ooh. Glad I put these rain pants on. It's cold. I guess the sunset's kind of more on this side. And that's Humphreys in the distance, because you can see the snow on it. What was that? Probably 80 miles or so? The campground area. Got my tent right down there. And the Grand Canyon's over there. Gonna hike down into that in a couple days. Here's the entrance to the Grand Canyon National Park. Got about 5 miles on this paved bike trail to Mather Campground in the park, where I'm going to camp tonight. The road is just right over there at the campground. Came across these elk just hanging out right here. Okay, sorry. I was just jogging. They are not afraid of people like the deer in Shenandoah. Wow. I'm sorry, baby. I'm just going this way. I'm just going this way. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Here's the Grand Canyon. On my way to the South Kaibab trailhead. Look at that. Layers on layers on layers. Taking this rim trail. Actually jogging it. And then tomorrow gonna take the shuttle bus to the trailhead. So I gotta do the miles now. And that's where you start going down. I remember those switchbacks. Everybody's facing that way. Oh my God, but that way's so cool too.